Hi everyone, welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa. I am the Crafty Author and welcome to my quilting studio. Today I'm going to be taking you around my quilting room and showing you things that are new additions to it. I have made some changes around here. I've actually moved some things around and I now have storage in my storage room where I'm storing things that I'm not using actively. So I just thought I would take a little time and show you all the new things in here as promised. I promised that the other day, so I am going to go ahead and flip the camera and just take you around and show you. So here is where I have my Dreambox table and shelving over here. I used to have all of those drawers done in Hello Kitty paper, but I changed those up last fall and changed them to this really cute pink foily and gray foiled type of cardstock. And I love it so much. It just adds so much to the room. And I have set my serger here now. And so this is where I do all of my serging projects. And then you can see my little cricket bugs up top there. And so that is what has changed that way. And when we come over here, so this is one of my Husky toolboxes that I got for Christmas. And I have my Cricut machines all stored on here, as well as my Locklick machine. And I currently have my cam snap press here, and then some presses and die stuff over here because I've been working with that. And then this is a Scentsy warmer that I have that I've set here. This side of my toolbox has power to it, so it's perfect for my Cricuts. So I can just open them up and create something if I want to. The top drawer, and these do lock, and they are soft close, but my top drawer up here houses all of my like Velcro and my label maker stuff, my adhesive tapes, another label maker, extra Cricut storage blades and things like that. So that's where I store those things. Over here, I have my Cricut infusible ink markers. I have a ton of these, all in brand new packs. This is my Cricut light board. I have my acrylic markers, my HTV acrylic markers. And this was my card from Melody Lane that she used to send out a long time ago. I still have that because it has special meaning to me. And then this drawer houses all of my patterns that I get. Mostly I get these in my my Fat Quarter Shop box that I get every month. So I get all these cute little projects in here. So that's where I store those. And then this is where I put all of the patterns that come with my membership box every month. So I store all of these. This is a block of the month that she does. So I have these all stored in here. And then this one has my dime project for handbags that they sent. And then this drawer here, this drawer actually is housing a project that I've been working on for a while. It is a tree skirt, and it is a nativity scene tree skirt. So it's all embroidery. And so I have all the pieces and everything saved down here so that I have them when I need them. These are all tags for my bags and things like that. So I just store those down there. And then in here, oops, that goes to my my AccuQuilt Studio. This is the tray that you put the dies on. Down here is just where I have my tools for my Cricut machines. So that's all that. Over here is my sublimation heat press area. So you can see I have my 2 automatic heat presses. That is my sublimation printer right there. It is an Epson SureColor F170, in case you are wondering which model that is. It is a true sublimation printer. Down below is just all the storage that I have for those projects. I have heat transfer vinyl. I have all of my sublimation paper. I have sublimation blanks. I have my, right here is my tumbler press that I use to make my tumblers. And I have these cute little toolboxes that I got. They got them from Lowe's, the little cobalt toolboxes, where I store like my gloves, my heat gloves, and the heat tape in there. And so I decorated mine with polka dots. Okay, so my ironing table has moved. It is now very mobile. It is just wherever I take it in the room, wherever I need to use it at. I still have my pegboard that my husband built for me for my birthday. I love that. That comes in super, super handy. As you can see, I have taken shelving out of the center. I now have that rack for all of my bolts that I got from Joann's during their closing sale. So you can see I don't have a whole lot anymore. That's part of my my quilt wall. I have 2 of those. If you remember, you'll see where I made those. I'll link to that down below in the description. So if you want to make your own quilt wall, you can. It is a mobile quilt wall. It's fantastic and I love it. I'm getting ready to add more squares to that, which is why my cut table is a mess, because I've been cutting all the squares so that I can start finishing that quilt that I started over a year ago. Okay, and so these are the other 2 storage shelves that I have that have my fabric and my ribbons on them. As you can see, I have this beautiful quilt that I made that's hanging over there. And that is a schoolhouse wall hanging that I made. Let me know in the description down below if you would like a tutorial on that, because I actually have some leftover fabrics that I cut out, and I would love to show you how to make one of those if you're interested. So just let me know down below in the description box if you want a tutorial on that, and I will be happy to do that for you. Over here, I did bring home one of my pink chandelier lamps from my shop. So I had these beautiful lamps in my store, and I have 2 of them, and I just could not bring myself to sell those. So they came home with me, and they are the perfect addition to this space. Okay, so this is a space that you don't typically see, but this is actually where my desk is. So this is where I do all of my editing and everything there. You can see I have the other lamp there. And over here is another shelving unit that has drawers in it. And this is where I keep all of my planning calendars and my markers and my stickers, because I like to decorate them. As you know, if you've watched me on Instagram or TikTok, you've seen me do that. So that's where I keep all that stuff. I keep all my stuff for the taxes and everything for the business over there. That's where it all is. And then you can see I have my neat little space heater there, because it gets very cold down here sometimes. And then I have my latest addition to my long arm. So this is my new Pro Stitcher Premium, that tablet. So now I can just go onto my my long arm and set it up and choose a design that I want, and it will stitch it out for me. It is fantastic. I love it. And I have only gotten to play with it like 2 times. So I'm really excited to put the next quilt on here and get it all set up and show you how I do it, because it is so much fun to do. Even if you don't have a long arm, just watching it is amazing to see how it gets done. So anyway, I will be showing you how to do that here in the next couple of days. And then I'm going to take you over and show you what else I've added. This right here, this pink little table is so adorable. Now I picked this table up when I was, when I had my shop at the Painted Tree. This was in another vendor's shop. She hand painted all of this and I just fell in love with it. And so I had to have it. So this is where I have my my handy quilter bobbin winder sits on there, and then also my Scentsy, what is it? It's just my, I want to call it my Scentsy ear, but I know that's not right. Anyway, it's an air freshener, and so it makes it smell good down here because sometimes it gets stale. But you can see that there's a little fairy on there and little flowers. It's just so cute. I love it. So I had to have that. And then here is another one of my toolboxes that I got. Now this one houses my AccuQuilt Go Big, the electric cutter. And the reason I have that on there is because it actually has the power on the side that I can plug into, and then I can just use it whenever I need to. So this was actually the first one that I got. My husband got this for me for Christmas, just exactly for this purpose only, because it was so hard for me to constantly just pick up my die cutter all the time and then have to find a place to plug it in, and it just kind of got to be a real pain in the butt. So, so he got this for me so I could use this with my AccuQuilt. Now, those drawers have dies in them. Now, I know somebody's gonna come back and tell me that I'm storing my dies all wrong, and that's okay. I've been storing my dies like that for years and years and years. So, however you store your dies is however you store your dies. I am aware that there is a proper way and that there is an improper way. And so I'm storing the way that it works best for me. So I just wanted to throw that in there. I am fully aware of that. So anyway, so that's what's in those drawers are my AccuQuilt dies. This little cabinet here I got at Target. I have my sewing boxes on here. And I have fabric stored in here. Now these are fabrics that used to be stored in my white book shelving over there that I had to get rid of in order to use the new rack for my bolts. So that's where all of this has moved to now. So I have all of that in here, and I need to sew and use it up. But it's just a little plastic drawer system, and I like it. It serves its purpose. Here is my storage room. So this rack here is holding all of my tumblers on here. So like drink tumblers and stuff, because I make tumbler cups. So I will be offering that in my on my website. They will be quilting related and they will be adorable. So I will be offering those. And then over here is my, on the pink tray here, or the pink cart, is all of my webbing for bags and stuff. That's what's all on there. And then I have some interfacing right there. This is my sublimation oven and my sublimation items that work with that oven. So I have that all there. And then over to this side is more tumblers. So they're just being stored there. And then over here is where I have all of my stabilizers and leftover fabric, like overflow fabric is in here. But you can see I have all my stabilizers and stuff in here. So, and a pack of diapers for diaper cakes. So this is what, this is where I'm storing the overflow, and it's a mess. All right, so that's what's new in the craft room, and I hope you enjoyed that quick little tour that we just did. Anyway, if you would like to follow me, the links are down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to click the little bell. You get notified each and every time that I upload an awesomely cool new video. And keep on crafting. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.